Oh, hey there. So you might be wondering, Reagan, why are you climbing into the loft of your barn? Chickens. That's why. Well, it just so happens the chickens always find a way to do things in the least convenient way, or at least the least convenient for me. This mama bird, I don't know if you can see her very well, has gone and hatched a brood of eggs in the loft of our barn. I don't know how many of them are in there. I do know that at least one of them has already fallen out of the nest onto the ground, and it's okay. Shockingly, I guess because they don't weigh anything, the force of gravity doesn't have the same effect on them. Had big plans on how we were going to do this, but we got to prioritize this now that they're falling out of the nest. We did make a makeshift brooder, I guess, out of straw bales that we keep up here. It worked okay, but one of them got out. We got to get the rest of them. There's 10 of them in the bucket. There's one more in here that didn't make it, and of course there's one at the ground. So we have 11 live ones. There was a hatch of 12. She's mad. I'm getting down. We're going to move these guys into the brooder. Coming down. Hi. Gentle. Got it? Full of babies, okay?
So cute, they want me. Look after them. Oh. Okay.
Slight change of plans. These birds did not get along. So we have a bunch of other birds. We have 12 birds and a mama. They are, what, a month old maybe? In the brooder right now. Tried to mix them. No, these two did not like each other. We're going to have to come up with a better way to do this. So we're going to put them in this coop until we can get the other ones moved out. These chickens, I swear, are going to be the death of me. Back up here. We got to make sure she can get her babies out, okay?
I'll look out the window.
Here, Mama, why don't we... All right, crisis averted.
Come on. Everyone in. Everyone in. Bunny food decoy for the win. Thank you, Mr. Meatball. Hi. Go, Sumi.
So this is, we're going to talk about this one soon because I finally got it done. And it's a lot lighter than the other one. Still, it's a long way from up there to down here.
This is your new home. You still get the taste.
We got this new tractor done at the perfect time because now that we have to move all these birds in such a precise order to make sure everything works out perfectly, whew, couldn't have done it without it. I ain't got a drink.
Bye-bye.
We ain't got a radio. Ready? Oh man! There's only a slight difference in weight between these two. Maximum effort.
You're not heavy.
It's not heavy at all, huh? Well, you must be a lot stronger than me.
No, I'm not.
You're not stronger?
No,
I definitely think keeping these two staggered like that.
Well, Megan, you mentioned having these two staggered, which is perfect except for putting babies in here. And if we move them evenly, like move them at the same time, we're not putting manure fertilizer down evenly. And we can still move them staggered. It doesn't really matter. But
no, I like them moving staggered. I like them staggered because when they were sitting side by side like they were a second ago, the goats were walking in between them. And to me, that screams a disaster for a goat to get hurt somehow.
Somehow, yeah.
So keeping them staggered, just even like I can show you now. So you can see where one ends and the other begins, just back to back right here. They can walk through that, and I feel like it's less of a risk them getting hurt. Goats are little suicide machines. Ask anyone who's owned goats for any period of time. There's a will, there's a way, they will find it.
This is the first time they've been out of that brooder since they were a day old. I don't know if they're excited, but they will be as soon as they figure out what's going on. So this guy has a date in like mid-October for his farewell send-off party. We were hoping to move him into this field over here with the barn because he's been on this little piece of pasture here for a while now, probably too long, although he's not hurting for food. It's just the principle of rotating them around. The problem is apparently we're getting something called a heat dome this week. Not even sure what that is. Apparently we can think a hurricane or something. I don't know. Point is, it's going to be brutally hot up in the hundreds, and a lot more shade in this field. There's more, well, not more access to water. He has water in the other one, but with a pond and the shade and all that, he's going to stay here. We'll worry about moving him later. The most important thing this week is going to be surviving.
I think they're tired, but they can't get in.
Hey, Mama. The things I do for birds. I gotta get out of here.
Hand me that.
Because she's mad.
I'll carry the bucket.
How do you feel about it? Nothing? Okay. Yeah? You heard it here, straight from the chicken's mouth.
As contorted as I was, phase 3 of Operation Chicken Wrangle went okay.
That depends on who you ask, because she doesn't think so.
Okay.
Now we want to see big chickens. It's a big one.
I don't know how you do your nighttime chores, but the way I do it, it's like they're good, they're good, they're good, they're good, and I just make my rotation. They're good, they're good, they're good. Everybody's there, and everybody hopefully ends up good. So they're good, they're good, they're good, and I'm done. I'm gonna do food and water off camera. You guys don't. I mean, if you want to see it, let me know. Next time I'll do it. But either way, it dawned on me that by the time you guys watch this video, we should be on the other side of said heat dome. So hopefully we made it through that just fine. If we didn't, we'll let you know. It kind of goes without saying, but no, we did not need any more chickens, and we had no idea. I had no idea that she was up there broody trying to have a nest. Megan knew and was kind of getting on to me that like, hey, I think you need to clean out up there and make sure that they're, you know, not trying to hatch any more stuff. And I said, no, it's fine. Even if I had been up there, she was sitting on the nest. I wasn't going to move her off. But here we are. We have 11 more chickens after we have 12 more chickens, and after we had more and more and more, and we are set on chickens. And we're going to have more roosters around here than we know what to do with. So I think we're set on chickens is what I'm trying to say. Coming up, just as soon as I can get the video done, we're going to have a full breakdown and build video on the new A-frame chicken coop. I'm excited about that one. I like how it turned out. The objective with it was to build it from basically free materials, only stuff we had on hand. Of course, we did have to buy a roll of hardware cloth, but we'd had that for other projects as well. So we didn't buy it specifically for this. No, it's not perfect, but knowing that we tried to build it from nothing, I'm really happy with how it turned out. We're going to be talking about that soon. My name's Reagan. This is the GWP Homestead. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see y'all soon.